I always find it hard trying to explain to people what my job is. I was once told by the director of an agency I was working with that he saw me as a creative agency of one, which I think sums it up well. Most people know me for DJing with DJ Nicky and producing music for Beatnik, but I also work a lot as a director, creative director and producer in TV and digital. However, there's one skill that seems to run like a thread throughout all these different roles, but that I hardly ever speak about, and that's my photography work.
Hello.
I decided to bring this up in this video as I just got my first Beatnik photography book delivered. Anyone that knows me well will be a little shocked by this, as I'm such an evangelist of digital and have spent years trying to minimise the amount of physical stuff I add to the world. I've been digital for so long that I hardly ever see the photos I take for brands printed, unless they're for a poster campaign, and usually even then I don't get to actually see them in situ. When clients come to my studio or I go to pitch for a job, I wanted to have something physical to show off my work. So I decided to have this book made with a selection of my shots to take with me. Screens are unreliable in reproducing colour and clarity, and Wi-Fi connections often drop out, so having something tangible for clients to see and hold can often help seal the deal. I have way too many pics to choose favourites. So instead, I decided to approach this book by curating shots that would work together across the page and as a collection, so it was more like showing your new work in a gallery. I chose a small selection of shots from product, food, architecture and portraiture, as these are what I'm most commonly booked to shoot. My favourite bookings are the ones that take me away to new places to get to explore, but of course the food shoots are often great, as invariably you'll get to eat some amazing things. My aim for the final look and feel of the book was that it could sit in the shop at the Tate alongside the photography books and not look out of place. So I decided I wanted the shots printed on very heavy matte paper to look as premium as possible and feel expensive to the touch. As I only wanted one book, I knew that traditional printing wasn't going to be an option, and as I'm such an advocate of print on demand, where products are only produced once needed, I decided to find a printer who utilised this technology. I went with a company called Saal Digital, as they had a really easy to use system where you just download their program onto your computer and build the book out page by page before submitting it to them. There's loads of customisable features you can change and it's really intuitive. You can swap the order of the pages around easily, as well as having different sizes and shapes and amounts of pages. There's also a selection of material types for the cover, as well as this acrylic front that you can have your design or photo printed on. I made sure to use really high quality files for this, as you always should for print, preferably 300 dots per inch resolution, often called DPI. The book arrived after only a couple of days and looks absolutely spectacular. I love seeing my shots so wonderfully reproduced. The main problem now is I don't want to take it places with me in case I ruin it, but at least I can just run off another print if I do.